Hi, my name is Michael, or you can call me MBL Designs, and today I am going to do a mock showcase of my Thanos flying chair. I've tried to figure out any other cool name for it, or any existing name for it in the MCU, or anything at all, but the flying chair is the best thing I could come up with, actually, or flying throne, or... yeah, I'm going with flying chair for the moment, but this is going to be my review of this mock. I will later on be making a tutorial of this, so stay tuned for that if you really want to figure out how to build this, or not really figure out, but find out how to build it. But to start out with, this is something I've wanted to do ever since they announced or showed Thanos in Avengers, because we saw that chair in the end of the first Avengers movie, then we saw it in more detail in Guardians of the Galaxy, if I remember right. So after that, I just had to make this flying chair for Thanos, especially when LEGO actually made an official Thanos figure. Just a bit of information, actually. This was planned to be part of my Avengers Infinity War minifigure display, because if you don't know, I've made minifigure displays for all of the Avengers movies, including Civil War, and I am working on one for Infinity War, which will be a departure from what I've previously done with the minifigure displays. This will be more like a diorama than just a minifigure stand. And my plan was to have the Thanos chair in the center of that mock and all of the Avengers circled around him. But since we got the trailer, we can clearly see that we won't really see Thanos just sitting down and stuff like that. He will get down to action and use the Infinity Gauntlet and collect all of the Infinity Stones. So my plans for that diorama has changed drastically, so this will just be a separate mock that I have, and I am now going to show it off to you guys. So starting out from the bottom, the most uninterested part is this stand, just a clear stand to make it float, because it does float in the movie. So here on the underside we can see a lot of snot techniques all around this, but we do see a lot of these transparent smooth tiles, and that's to simulate the technology thing that actually makes these stones float, because this isn't just like technologically chair or anything like that, it is stones. So that's some details I really wanted to get in, but we do have a few anti-studs there, so I can connect it to the stand like so, and it's very well balanced. But giving you guys a 360 view of it, just walking or turning it all the way around, I am going to show how it's kind of set up. So we do have this bottom plate where which is later on connected to the clear stand, and with these arms connected to like the back support, and later on to the main back support, and it works really well in my opinion. And the really tricky part was the fact that Thanos is not sitting. This is his standing pose for the big figure, and yeah, also the armrests are just Thanos holding them in his hands, because that's the only way to actually connect them. So, and it works really well. But taking those off, Thanos is actually just in his standing pose. So the tricky part was to make it look like he's sitting, and that's where the whole angle of the thing actually comes in. So if we take a look here, this is angled like so, and these are later on angled to make it look like he's actually sitting down. And I thought it turned out really well, actually. It can be a bit tricky to get his hand to hold the well, yeah, exactly. But just overall, it turned out really well. I'm not going to connect those right now, so just overall, it was a really fun mock to do. I am a bit sad that it won't be part of my Avengers Infinity War display, but I am figuring out some other cool things to do with that. And sadly, I don't think that will be done before the movie, because I will actually take a lot of inspiration from the movie. But I am planning on maybe going back to my original minifigure stand idea instead of doing the whole diorama, depending on how some action scenes are played out in the movie. So I will have to wait and see on how that turns out. But just overall, I really liked how the Thanos chair turned out, or the flying Thanos chair. But if you really want to find out how this is put together, please stay tuned, and I will have a mock tutorial up here on my YouTube channel sooner or later. And that was everything I had to say about the Thanos flying chair. If you want to see more, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and also follow me on my social media. I have a link to all of those down below in the description. So see you next time, guys.